Brad from Foundations here. I am at Burning Man right now, Burning Man 2019, and this is the final day of the burn. And I thought it'd be fun to just make a little video about the 10 principles that make Burning Man what it is. So Burning Man is basically a principle-based community that comes out into the desert of Nevada and celebrates existence and life and just honors the human experience in pretty much every which way. And that's why I come down here every year and explore and learn and grow. And this year my theme was to be curious and bring a curiosity to it, since I've been here. This is my 4th burn in a row, so I've kind of been coming here ever since I discovered it. But yeah, some of the principles that make Burning Man what it is, I'm going to read them off here, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the 2 principles that are my favorites. So the first principle I have here is radical inclusion. So Burning Man has no prerequisites, and everyone is invited to be a part of the community, and once you're here, everyone is celebrated, and the energy pretty much matches that principle. It's a very inclusive community and a lot of different energies, which is what makes it so special. So it's also what makes it really challenging. You're being pulled in all sorts of directions of people being who they are, and that kind of brings us to the next principle, which is radical self-expression. So you're really encouraged to be here and to express yourself in any which way that you feel, as long as it doesn't violate the law or the other principles. But being as much as yourself as you possibly can be. Burning Man is also a gift economy, which is not the same as a barter economy. It is a gift economy, which means it's unconditional giving. So you'll find everyone here is here to offer at the most they can and give what they have to give to the world and to the community, and that's what makes Burning Man what it is. And I don't know what people usually think, but Burning Man is not really an event that's put on by Burning Man so much as it is put on by the people. So that brings us to our next principle, which is participation. Participation is actually that's my second favorite principle, and Burning Man, participation basically just means you are Burning Man. So every individual coming to this desert is what makes Burning Man what it is. Coming here and participating and offering their gifts is what makes it so incredibly elaborate. It's not just 80,000 people coming into the desert to watch some venue that's being put on by some organization called Burning Man. It's people who are bringing who they are to the desert and expressing that makes it so crazy, and that makes the resources so abundant, because every single person is coming to really play. The next one is decommodification, which means there is no branding or commercial activity. There's nothing for sale at Burning Man other than ice, which you can buy from the center camp at Burning Man. And there's just no branding whatsoever. So if you have logos on your car, anything like that, you cover that stuff up. And it's just a gift economy. So there is no things you can buy. You just give what you can, and the law of reciprocity gives back to you. The next principle is radical self-reliance. You got to bring everything. You got to bring it all to Burning Man. There's no. Basically, you have to bring everything you need to survive out in the desert. So water, shelter is the bare minimum, I guess, and whatever you can. So it can be quite elaborate. Some camps and groups of friends bring multi-million-dollar structures. Myself, I might spend a few thousand. But the more you can bring, well, I mean, it changes year by year, right? Some camps, like I said, are doing $1 million projects. When I started, I had literally brought a little bit of wood, and I built a tiny little shade structure, and that's all I had. But you got to bring enough so that you can make it on your own and not have to depend on the other people. Even though, of course, the people are going to help you in every way possible. So it's quite the experience of surviving out in the desert, which can be really challenging for people. Communal effort is the next principle. So community values, creative cooperation and collaboration. So basically, it's everyone coming together is what makes the event possible, and working together to build pretty much one of the most impressive communities you would ever see on planet Earth. It's how much people collaborate and cooperate to make some of the most incredible art in the world. Civic responsibility, so taking responsibility for yourself and for anything you build or any art you build, and just taking responsibility for your actions while you're out here is another principle. Leave no trace, which means when we enter this desert on day one, everything gets built while here during the week, and then absolutely every little scrap and morsel, every little cigarette butt, every tiny piece of anything is cleaned up and taken out of the desert, so it's left with absolutely no trace, which is an incredible value, and it's honestly how we should be like holding ourselves in our day-to-day lives. Is just leave the place better than you found it. That's the idea, and that's how we protect nature. Even though Burning Man absolutely is not the most sustainable thing in the world at all, it is it's a principle that everyone really lives by, and it's enforced quite heavily, and it's good. No, man, thanks. The final principle, which is actually my favorite principle, is immediacy. So nothing lasts is the idea. You have to do things now. Like Burning Man is a very fluid, moving thing, and like all the art ends up burning at the end. And the idea is that you can't come back, not just at Burning Man, but in life. You have to do it now. You might not be around tomorrow, just like the man who burns at the end. You can't come back. He will be gone soon. Parties will float by in art cars, and they'll be gone. You have to, when you feel it, you have to act on it, and that's a really great principle to go by in life. Do it while you can. If you're young, do the things you can do while you're young. Whatever it is, though, but be immediate about your life. Do it right now. Don't wait. And that's what I think the burning of the man. The temple behind me is the final. That's kind of the sacred space of Burning Man. That'll be burning tonight, and you have to visit it while you're here. It will literally be gone soon, and so will you in your own life. Anyways, those are all the principles of Burning Man, and I love this place. This year was kind of an interesting experience for me, which I won't go into, but yeah, I came down here with none of my friends, and solo Burning Man this year, which is not the easiest for me always, because I'm pretty extroverted. I like having all my friends and people I love around me, but met some incredible people, got to spend some more time on my own, and yeah, chew on some of those. Tell me what your favorite principle is if you want, and enjoy. Until next time.